Hello, welcome to another unboxing video. Today we'll unbox S.H.F Acrobatter, which is the bike of Kamen Black RX, which you see over there in the background. So without further ado, let us check what we have here in the box. So in front of here, you can see the illustration of Acrobatter, and then also you can see the figure inside from this transparent plastic. And this is actually the renewal version, so the box is slightly lighter in color compared to the previous issue. And then on the back you can see the illustration of Acrobatter, and here with Kamen Black RX, which is also a renewal version. And as you can notice, my RX is the older version. I actually like the older version more because of the color scheme. As you can see, the renewal version is a bit too light and too green to be called a Kamen Black, but actually the renewal form has a more accurate proportion, so perhaps I'm thinking of getting it as well in the future. Let's open and see what we have inside the box. To be honest, I'm quite happy that the price of this Acrobatter didn't really skyrocket unlike its predecessor, the Pedal Hopper. It has become really rare and the price is totally crazy, so it's a bit of a question for me to buy it. So inside, besides the figure itself, you got also the brochure or instruction on how to play with the bike. Here you can see the kickstand on the side and the working suspension for the rear wheel, and there's this one tiny part that you can put under the bike, in which you can combine with Stage Act 4 for action posing of the bike. Here you also have another stand for the bike if you wanted to stand upright, because for the kickstand it will lean a bit to the side. Let's see the bike itself. Just open the clamshell first, and here you go, Acrobatter, and this is the kickstand that we talked about earlier. Just put the bike here. Oh, yeah, it can stand quite well with the kickstand. Just it's a bit leaning, and it's not really the most stable position, as with just a little touch it will drop to the left side. And now inside the clamshell you can find also, like I have mentioned before, the stand, which you can put here on the rear tire, so you can stand upright and even without using the kickstand. And then you have also this combination which you can use for stage act. Won't use now because I don't have my stage act number 4 just set. You get it there. Now let's see the bike itself. It's pretty neat color application here with metallic blue, this RX symbol, transparent compound eyes, which I really dig very much. This bike, the front antennae over here, which is made from some kind of a rubber material, so it can bend to the positions. You can see the movement of the steering, which is I mean, you cannot really move it a lot, just go from this angle to this angle. Not so shabby. Tire is nice, pretty realistic, and also here you see the exhaust pipes, 3 on each side. This is the working rear suspensions, which I was talking about previously. You can actually see the suspension over here. I'm not sure if it's not too dark. You can see it inside in silver color. So because it's a bike, actually not much that it can do. As for details, I really like it. You can see also like the engine box here peeking from inside the fairing over here. The footstep. This is on the right side is brake, and on the left side you have the gear. And all in all, I like the bike. It has all the details that it should have as the ride of Kamen Black RX. he is supposed to be seated. He will go a bit to the back over here, which is not so pretty to look at. So the only way for you to pose it more properly by sitting like this on the seat is by putting the feet under the footstep, which is also not so realistic, but that's like the best you can do for now. And here you have the handle for the throttle, which is located very nearby RX's hand. I guess it's because of the trail type of the bike, because with some other bikes, the more racing type, you have to extend the arms all the way to the front, so before you can actually hold it. And well, actually after you put it like this, it doesn't really look that bad. It's quite okay, I think. Let's put it here and see. It's okay, as you can see. Yeah, as long as you can skip that little detail that he's not really stepping on the footstep. I should say that it's quite decent pose for RX. So from the back, this. This is one of the bikes that I love the most from all Kamen Rider series. Well, mostly I'm collecting Kamen Rider series from the Showa era, because I prefer the insect theme compared to the more modern ones. And Acrobatter is one of the most insect-like bikes you have there in the whole Kamen Rider series. And I really like the concept how they put also the compound transparent eyes on the bike. So for me, it's a must-have. And as a bike, you know, it's really cool. It's not perfect, of course. There's some things you can just actually, some things that are not too perfect, but you can, if you could just put that aside, then the bike is really good and it's a must-have for your Kamen Rider collection. So that's all for this review, and then perhaps later I'll add on some pictures of the bike with Kamen Rider RX or with my RX renewal if I ever get one. Thank you very much for watching.